I'm going to show you how to make the face of Benny the Bull. What we are going to do, well, as you can see, we have already the head and the ears of Benny, but we need to place the part of the lighter part, the cream part of the ears. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the cream color, I'm going to make two tiny balls, and I'm going to model them into two triangles. They must have the same size, but they need to be smaller than the blue triangles. So after you place the cream color, you still need to be able to see the blue color there. So just make sure that they have the same size and they are not bigger, neither the same size of the blue triangles of the ears that we did before. Well, what else we are going to do? Well, we need to make the face with the cream color as well. So first I'm going to take a dash of cream color, and I need to make a ball, not too big, but a kind of tiny ball, of course bigger than the ears, and then I'm going to make pressure so I can have an oval, and this is going to be the upper part of the face of Benny. I make a little pressure here, not too much, but enough to stick this part to the face of Benny. And then I am going to make another ball that needs to be bigger, and this is going to be the lower part of the face of Benny. So I make an oval, as you can see, and then I make some pressure here, and I start blending the edges of both ovals, so you won't be able to see the edges, and it needs to look like one part. And what we need to do, we need to add another, right here in the nose, another tiny ball of cream color, so you can have the texture of the nose, as you can see the figure that I did previously. And so I make this cylinder, small one, and I start very carefully with my thumb, just making, applying a little bit of pressure so I can again blend all these three parts, so you won't see the edges of each part. This is a matter of practice. Don't feel disappointed if you don't get the expected result. It's a matter of practice, patience, and actually this is a very good exercise with kids. As you can see, you need to have, you can move, as I just did, the figures, so you can make sure that you have the texture that we need to have right in the nose. So after this, I'm going to take the toothpick and I'm going to draw the lines where the black plasticine is going to be placed. So just draw a small triangle for the nose, the eyes and the eyebrows, and then the line of the lips. This is going to be like a smile, and I carefully use a toothpick. This is as I mentioned before, it's a very useful tool. Then some other dots, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a piece of black plasticine, and I'm going to start modeling this into a line. So a small ball, and then I start just rolling it until I get it's going to be like a stick, but I keep making pressure. Just as I said, it's a matter of practice. Sometimes we start doing this, and we can apply so much pressure, and you can as you can see, you can change the size, or you can cut the plasticine when we don't want to. So just keep rolling smoothly until you get the type of line that you need. So after that, I'm going to use again the toothpick, and I'm going to cut a very small piece of black plasticine, and I need to have two very tiny ovals, and these are going to be the eyes. it's important to have the same size of each ball needs to have the same size than the other, so they can be symmetrical. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another part that are going to be the eyebrows, as you can see. And then now I have the 2 eyebrows of Benny. And then I need another part that is going to be the nose. So I take another part, a small ball, and I model this into a triangle, and then I'm going to place this where I marked before with the toothpick right in the face. It's very important to do this thing that like drawing with the toothpick, and you can mark the part where the nose is going to be. It's really going to help us with this. Now what I'm going to do, I need a very tiny line of black color so I can this is going to be the lips and we'll say the smile of Benny. So after that I use a toothpick to make pressure. Be careful, sometimes if we make too much pressure with the fingers, you can put and have black marks over the cream plasticine, and we need to be aware of that and be careful, as I'm just doing. If something happened, don't worry, just keep trying, and this is going to actually, this is a very good opportunity to have not only a fun time with your kids, children or students, but to teach them patience and to be consistent. So this is good, a very good idea. So I'm placing here the smile, and I'm cutting the edges of the exceeded part of black plasticine. And then what I'm going to do after that, I need the other 2 tiny edges that are going to be part of the smile. If you need to clean your fingers, just have a handkerchief close or a piece of paper, but a handkerchief is better, and then you can clean your fingers. Then I need just 2 very tiny parts, so that these are going to be the edges of the smile or the lips, as you wish. You can call them as you want. And now the last part, the other side, the other side. The same size is important, so you can have a symmetrical smile. And here is the face, actually, of Benny the Bull.